Hello everyone, welcome to the English Horizon. The English Phonetics made easy for the Indian learners. My name is Rajan. This is the second episode of our learning program on the subject of English Phonetics. Well, in the last episode, we discussed some reasons for us to learn English Phonetics. Do you remember the four main reasons for us to learn English Phonetics? Number one was to get a clear idea about the clear and correct pronunciation of individual words and connected speech in English language. Number two, to get maximum proximity and conformity to the native speaker style of English pronunciation. Number three, since English language has no one-to-one correspondence between the spelling system and pronunciation, it really has got a chaotic spelling system. So in this situation, the study of English phonetics will be much helpful for us. And number four, to avoid bad pronunciation or mispronunciation. And today, much before we move towards the topic of speech protection, let's consider the aspects of types of pronunciation. Well, as we understand, English is used almost in all countries either as first language or second language. When a language is used by a large number of people, it's quite natural to have variations in pronunciation. As a matter of fact, pronunciation varies from person to person, and there are many reasons for that. Sometimes maybe because of individual influences, social surroundings, and so on. In fact, each individual speaks a special variety of a language, and this is called an idiolect. And a variety of a language spoken in a particular region is called a dialect. A dialect may be considered as a collection of idiolects. Well, we know that English is spoken differently in different parts of the world. In England itself, English is spoken many different ways. English is spoken differently in different parts of the world. English language has got a great number of dialects. See, in England itself, Londoners speaks in one way and Britolian speaks in another way, and the Scottish people speak in many other different ways. And we know that the American speech and the Australian English has different pronunciations. Well, even though there are a good number of pronunciations in England itself, a particular variety of pronunciation has got more prestige over the others, and that is called received pronunciation, or RP for short. Of course, there are certain reasons for RP to have a special status. The British public schools use this particular pronunciation, and the main universities, Oxford and Cambridge, use this RP pronunciation. And it is RP that has been scientifically analyzed, and the phonetics theories were formulated. And moreover, the standard writers and native speakers of London area use this particular variety. And formerly, this particular variety, that is the RP pronunciation, was known as the Queen's English or the King's English because it was the ruling class language. Well, of course, the BBC broadcasts are made in RP pronunciation. Now, even though the RP pronunciation has a special prestige, only 5% of the total population of England use this particular variety. But the foreign speakers of English take the RP pronunciation as a model. Someone asked me, are there any dictionary available exclusively for pronunciation? Well, yes. The great name as far as the English phonetics is concerned in 20th century, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones has published a dictionary for pronunciation in 1917. Until the 12th edition, Daniel Jones himself engaged in the publication, and the 13th edition onwards, his friend and colleague Jimson continued the publication of the pronunciation dictionary. Now, time to wind up this session. I hope you are enjoying these lessons. Thank you for listening to me. Let's meet in the next episode with the next lesson, the production of speech sounds. Till then, goodbye.